Disney is one of the most powerful entertainment companies in history, so it is no surprise that it has great influence on children's and society's views on gender roles. In this video essay, I will analyze the evolution of the female leads in Disney princess animated films, making them go from damsel in distress to hero. Let's begin with Disney's first princess and first ever in-color animated film, Snow White. Snow White's debut was in 1937, and she perfectly embodied the traditional stereotypes of her time. She was portrayed as the quote-unquote ideal woman, who was docile, cooked and cleaned, caring, dependent, and weak. Snow White is depicted as a victim, as she is being preyed on by the evil queen for being the fairest of them all, who also happens to be her stepmother. This evil stepmother trope can also be seen in other films from this pre-transitional era, in Cinderella with her evil stepmother and sisters, in Sleeping Beauty with Maleficent, who is not her stepmother but still embodies the same qualities of the ones from the other films, such as her jealousy and malice towards Aurora. Out of fear, Snow White then flees and lives with the seven dwarves and becomes their housewife, cooking and cleaning for them. Films from this era, from 1937 to 1959, set the mold for the princess needs prince pattern, in which all conflicts in the film are resolved by the prince and true love's kiss, which is what brings Snow White back from her slumber. Disney victimizes both Snow White and Aurora by putting them in a helpless state of indefinite sleep, only to be saved by a man. 61 years after Snow White comes Mulan, a young Chinese woman who disguises herself as a man to prevent her father from joining the army to fight the Huns. This period is known as the transition period, and marks a new wave of feminism and progression towards redefining gender roles in films with female leads. Other films from this era include The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Pocahontas, and Aladdin. While these films still emphasize the physical beauty of the princess, such as Ariel only having her looks to attract Prince Eric, more risque outfits, and Belle literally being called Beauty, these princesses have more of an athletic attribute to them, which we see in Mulan. Mulan is one of the first princess films to transition away from the damsel in distress trope to becoming a heroine. The film centers more on empowerment rather than beauty and love. However, the film still confines the traditional stereotypes of women, respecting men and placing them over themselves. While Mulan still has a love interest, Li Shang, he is not her motivation for fighting in the war and is not part of the main plot of the film. And also, while Mulan was not born into Chinese royalty or married into it, her demonstration of strength and empowerment is what crowned her as a Disney princess. However, at the end of the film, after winning the war, Mulan returns to her expected role of being a docile woman and partner to Li Shang. We now fast forward 18 years to 2016 to the progression period with the release of Moana. Moana is arguably one of the most independent Disney princesses out of the whole Disney franchise. The film, similar to 2012's Brave, in which the female lead has no love interest and focuses more on their personal journey. The films Princess and the Frog, Tangled, Brave, and Moana mark the beginning of this progression period, where we see the most progress in female empowerment in leading roles. We watch Moana embark on her own personal journey to restore the heart of Te Fiti to protect her island, Motunui, in which she'll become chief. Unlike her other princess counterparts, Moana does not maintain the title as princess but moves up to chief, taking over her father's place to be in charge of her empire. Similarly to Mulan, Moana demonstrates strength, resilience in trying times, and empowerment. Disney shifts in their films from victimizing female leads to making them the hero, and stronger lead characters influence other animated films in the movie industry. Some examples of other animated films with strong female leads are 2001's Princess Fiona from Shrek, 2009's Coraline, 2016's Judy Hopps from Zootopia, 2021 Katie from Mitchells and the Machine, and 2013's Eep from The Croods. As society progresses, we can only expect the film industry and Disney to do the same and see more female leads in positions of power.